The government's response to coronavirus here will be staged, prompted by the severity of the spread. We are in what's called a containment phase right now. The next one is the delay stage, when we could all face more restrictions. Our Home Editor Mark Easton has been looking at the government's options.
As governments around the world take increasingly draconian action to control coronavirus, this is Wuhan in China last month, officials in Whitehall are reviewing their options should it prove impossible to contain.
Getting ideas from China.
Extraordinary and extensive powers to deal with such a serious threat to human welfare. The Civil Contingencies Act allows any provision which the person making the regulations is satisfied is appropriate.
We are still some way from seeing a state of emergency declared, but were that to happen, ministers could take virtually unlimited action to deal with the crisis.
Police and potentially the army could be used to place whole communities in lockdown with curfews, closures and roadblocks. Those defying the rules could be jailed for 3 months.
The very best thing you can do is explain to people what the problems are, what the issues are, and sensible measures they can take themselves.
The government's considering additional powers, allowing the detention of people arriving at the UK border for enforced medical checks. Those already in the country are covered by the Public Health Act, which can require individuals to be tested and quarantined.
Can you tell how you've been feeling over the past few days?
This NHS drill in Newcastle tested the response to an outbreak of Ebola. If someone refuses to cooperate, a court order can allow the authorities to detain and isolate an individual for 28 days, force them to undergo medical examination, and reveal details of others potentially infected.
The right to liberty under the Convention of Human Rights does not apply, specifically exempting the lawful detention of persons for the prevention of the spreading of infectious diseases.
During the 2000 fuel crisis, petrol supplies ran low. The government has the power to ration essentials if supply chains fail. In Australia, panic buying triggered by coronavirus fears has seen supermarkets ration items such as lavatory paper. The UK government is being advised by experts in behavioural science as to how to get...
So that was the BBC News, 6 o'clock. There you see it, there you have it, just as we expected. Just as we expected. Just as we always thought. Martial law is not far away in the UK. You heard it there, you saw it. I expect, but before that, I expect it'll spread throughout the world, the martial law. The UK authorities and news, mainstream media, seem alarmingly enough to me, they are championing the way China has handled this outbreak, and we've all seen what fucking happened there, ladies and gentlemen. We all seen what happened there, and the authorities and mainstream media seem more than fucking pleased with that. Any viewers from around the world that watches my channel, America, I don't know how things are going to pan out in your fucking country, but that's the situation as we have it here. 6 o'clock, martial law on its way.